All yiggity, and we are back. And man, it's a hot debate out here right now. It's this old rehash of people getting invited to the cookout. We're talking about this ginger thing. This ginger thing is out of control. So I have, I'm Jay Lava. I scour the internet so you don't have to. So I have compiled a few videos for you to get the gist. I was waiting for them notifications. I just think I heard them. So I'm going to play this song and then we going to get on. I'll see y'all in a hot, young second. I don't know what I'm going to play, but I'm going to play. I really should have the cow coochie on here. That's like my favorite song. If y'all don't know what that is, y'all gotta go check that out. But everybody seems to like this song, so let's do it. Come on, y'all. Come on, get on up in here.
Let's get prayers, but our sons get chalked. Why you fear our truth, but your lies get talked? Why you ride our wave, but we can't get calls? Y'all devils love style, but don't feel us at all. Y'all some damn devils, it ain't no other way. FBA on code, and we switching up the game. Y'all some devils, ooh, oh, 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 no, nah, 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 nah,
That's that joint right there, boy. I'm telling y'all. Man, so where do we start? I don't know if y'all seen the trend on TikTok, but there's a trend of our red hair people black. And really what it's about is everybody wants to, invite somebody in on the cookout. We're just so loving and so supportive. Anybody who experience anything, we feel it. You're good, cuz come on. No, that has to stop. But I found a poem from a brother, and y'all need to hear about it. His name is Wesley Frazier-Keys. And I'm talking about Mr. Keys broke it down so eloquently. I'm sure you'll agree. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me make cuz bigger than that. He deserves the whole screen. Let me get him up there. Pow. Right there. Y'all ready? Because he finna bust it down.
Into a dance floor.
Hold on. Matter of fact, I got to bring it back to the tippy. We got to get it to the tip.
White man does the popular dance, the whoa, while reporting the weather. Comment section reads, Tom definitely invited to the cookout. Another video shows a white man dancing on stage and the caption reads, it's obvious why Mark is invited to the cookout,
The cookout.
where we slide like black lightning across the backyard and turn it into a dance for the cookout be sacred. But ain't that just like us? Inviting everyone into our holy place is crazy. How all you gotta do is know how to Dougie to dodge accountability. Wash white privilege out with a whip and a nay-nay, they call it muscle memory. They've been whipping nay-nay for centuries. Crazy how when we dance, we get called coons. But Brad dances and gets an honorary plate full of ribs. We keep feeding them like they didn't force chitlins down our throats. Keep dancing. They shuck and jive their way to acceptance, and it's appalling how easily we forget just because Becky can footwork and Allie makes foo-foo. Invitations for the cookout flying off the shelf in the comment section. Hey bro, do you remember when we invited one of them to our Bible study? 9 of us were told well done that night. So excuse my caution for Caucasians casually crip walking for convenience, lying and line dancing, looking like a fool. The cookout Man, they used to cook us out over open fires,
Mm.
cut pieces of our flesh off, mason jar our hands, claiming can't nobody catch a beat like him. They watching Soul Train reruns, but won't let us teach their children about the Underground Railroad. So look, since when did dancing erase Jim Crow? Since when did dancing erase school to prison pipeline? Since when did dancing erase redlining? So before you mail out your cookout invitations, remember that they used to think of us as stiff body boogie down chattel. They used to make us dance across the decks of ships, and some of us leapt to freedom gracefully. The break of the water surface was a pearly gate of Jate into the Lord's arms in the cookout. So packed with pale faces, it ain't no room for my grandkids, and I refuse to ask for space. In my space, I'm indigenous to the groove and the potato salad. Invite me to the country club. Hold the casserole. Let's talk about reparations. Maybe then we could talk about cookouts. Until that happened, all cookout invitations are revoked. Management.
You understand what I'm talking about? If he broke that down, give me some finger snaps in the chat. Give me some finger snaps in the chat. The boy, I'm telling you now. But sometimes you don't get the message from what somebody said. But you know what this made me think about? This made me think about that Ice Cube song. Here's what they think about you. So while you doing cookout invites, right? You got your boy over here. This what you got. He said, listen to what he telling you. Pimp juice. Mm. Here's what they think about you. Doing his best rendition of what he think a old school black dude is. His best. I'm talking about he's pouring it all on right now. Like look how many y'all can't see how many likes and shares and comments. Matter of fact, we're gonna go through a couple of them comments too. Matter of fact, I want to check that out. But he telling you he don't care what you talking about. He gonna be at the cookout. So this is his best rendition, y'all, of how he gonna act when he come to your cookout. Talking about some boy. Oh, okay. All right. This is what they think about you. While you out here willy nilly passing out cookout invites, this is what they think about you. I wanted you to see. I wanted you to see. Not only that though, actually, this sister, this sister right here, she broke it down so eloquently. But I'm gonna say that. Let me see what they talking about in these comments real quick. Let me see. Can y'all see the comments? I'm gonna line it up. Hold on. Let me line it up. Let me line it up. Yeah. Now let's see. Did he get checked in the comment section or is they just cool with it? Look, Pauline, a whole menace. Oh, put some respect on my name. You heard me. Crack me up. Stupid funny. Where did he get put some respect on my name from? Where did that come from? Like We live rent free in their head 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you didn't know that, let me ask you something. Let me ask some of my viewers something. When was the last time you went to some video of some YT person and purposely went to disagree and start a whole 4-page long letter argument with them in their comment section? You ain't even never really did that, huh? I don't even do that. You want to know why? Because none of that crap comes down my timeline. It's full with all blackety blackness, and I love it. So I'm always commenting on something that I appreciate or somebody telling it like it is or something like that. I'm never really looking at Jim Bob telling me how much he hate Nikers and arguing back and forth with him. Well, I don't do that. I don't make sock puppet accounts and burner accounts to go on somebody's platform and call them names and this, that, and the third. I don't do it. We don't do that. We don't do that. I don't got no time for the rent to be up in there. You know, I'm just presenting what's going on. This ginger thing right now. This ginger thing is out of control, but there's a little bit more. Let me see what else they talking about. Everybody thinks if I need Paul Lynn, I need the Paul Lynn shirt. Who is it? Who is that? Says Paul Lynn even brings his own grill to the cookout. That's not funny. He didn't get checked by nobody. See, that's my point. You don't see one black person on here talking about stop appropriating the culture. Stop blue do do blue to bleep 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 bleep. You don't see none of us in there. All you see is his people laughing. We ain't over there. We ain't even over there. I don't see nobody. I even see this. I don't know if this is cool or not, but she like, I'm gonna be at the cookout. She think that's hilarious. It is funny to her. Here go another black person. How do you come up with this stuff? Hilarious. So I guess he's a comedian. Like, even though he's making fun of or whatever he's doing, like nobody's over there with the contrary. Like, no, you're over there appropriating culture with the grill, and how you gonna tell black people what to do, right? Right? Nobody's doing that. But I like what this sister said right here, though. Like when we talk about having it broke down, she broke it all the way down. Hold on real quick here. Let me. What you say now? Hold on. I see that volume ain't on there. Hold on real quick. I like this new little feature where they got it where um let me see if I can get the volume on there that way. Okay, boom. There she go. No, hold on. No volume still. Hold on. I see it. I see it, guys. I see it. I ain't gonna let you go. See, I would have let it run without let me do this real quick. Give me 2 seconds now. Let me put the needle to the record now. All right, here we go. Boom.
Never the blues. So stay in your lane. Be clear. You are not black and you're not invited to the cookout. In fact, the person who extended that invitation returned to sender because she's banned from the cookout. I'm seeing all your videos, dancing and cosplaying blackness. Like, I was going to say I can't blame you because she opened the door for it, but I can blame you because you should know better. And we're not going to pretend that you don't. So if you want to be in community, sure, do the work to deconstruct. Don't serve as obstructionist. Tell the truth, even when it's difficult and there's blowback on you. Just yeah, do that work, and it's cool. Like it doesn't take a lot. Like y'all, and not just you, gingers, but these y'all get so uncomfortable around blackness. You just don't know what to do. You want to be with us and be like us, but you only want the joy that comes with being around us. That's not how authentic relationships are built. So you had fun. It's a couple days with it. It's over. Okay? Okay. Let's not take this.
I like that though. I like being ginger does not equal being black is the point. And I totally agree with her. I don't know who made this poppycock up, but if y'all have not seen the movie, y'all seen Sinners? Put something in the chat if y'all have seen Sinners. Cause I've seen Sinners and I couldn't imagine how any black person does not get the point of what Sinners is talking about. Because Sinners is talking about gatekeeping. Period, point blank, straight up, down, get down, gatekeeping. But she's seen Sinners and she got a message for you.
We all got. Please tell me that we got this message loud and clear from Ryan and Michaels and them. As cookout season is upon us, as it approaches, what did we learn, class? What did we learn? We better not be what? We better not be inviting their ass to the cookout this year. I better not see that now time across my goddamn timeline. I was never with it.
That's
I was
right.
never inviting anybody to the cookout. Nobody. Because the cookout is for us. Do they invite us to the picnic? If we get an invite, you know what they're doing at the picnic. Do you know what picnic means? The only way we was getting invited is we what? Mm-hmm. They ain't never seen it. Mm-hmm. I ain't never seen it. So yeah, I hope we got that message loud and clear, class. We are not inviting anyone to the cookout.
Nobody.
Not a damn soul. Not this year.
Not a damn soul.
It should never be again. I really hated that trend. I really hate that. I really don't like it. Please stop.
Now, since we have a mixed audience and not everybody receives things the same way, right? You heard the elegant way, you heard the straightforward way, but sometimes messages got to be put forth in a way where you could really, 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 really understand it. And I feel like she did a very good job of saying exactly what had needed to be said. She said, gatekeeping us. Stop inviting everybody to the cookout for shucking and jiving. Go ahead, bust down. Let me tell you.
Okay, if we have learned nothing else since this election, the one thing I would hope you would take with you was that we need to gatekeep our shit. Stop inviting everybody to the fucking cookout. That's how we end up with motherfuckers like 6ix9ine. Stop inviting everybody to the cookout. They can't come. They cannot come. You have to do something other than do a dance to the beat to come to the goddamn cookout. You have to do something more than sing a song with the lyrics to come to the cookout. We're not just accepting anybody at the cookouts anymore. Stop this. Y'all stop giving out fucking Negro passes to motherfuckers because they sing and dance for you. Because they shuck and jive. If our shucking and jiving ain't good enough to get us in over there, their shucking and jiving should not be good enough to keep them over here. Stop this shit, y'all. Stop it. No more damn cookout invites. Let me tell y'all something.
Now, everybody has a different way of saying things, but I think her passion and her conviction and the message is on point. It is. There's also another few other points that I thought were good. It says, you're not qualified to invite people to the cookout. Listen to that. You ain't even qualified. Who's not qualified? He's going to tell you. Hold on for a second.
I mean, like, nobody. Like, we are not universally just, hey, come on over to the barbecue. At any given point in time, like not even once. We got to do something about the barbecue people, because 9 times out of 10, the people who are doing the inviting should never have been invited themselves. Why in all fuck are y'all so eager to invite people into the culture who have done nothing? They've done nothing. White girl gets on social media, wears a bonnet. Here go, y'all. Girl, I really appreciate the cultural appreciation. Ooh, girl, you look so pretty. Black woman gets on here, wears bonnet. See, that's why they keep calling us ghetto. It's you. It's you. You're the problem. The answer is not just uninviting people that are not us to the cookout. The answer is letting some people know you have one invite, your own invite.
Does that make sense? I thought it made a lot of sense. You know how, like, when you go somewhere, the first thing you don't go to nobody's house with somebody. Like, that's a rule out here in these streets. That's a rule out here in life. Like, somebody you invite you to your crib, to their crib, you don't show up with somebody, even unless they dropping you off. And damn near that's a problem, because now that person know where you live at. Right? Where did we skip that part and say you can come to the family? Think about how it would be if you invited somebody your family don't know to a family reunion. That wouldn't be comfortable for the person. That wouldn't be comfortable for you. They're going to be subject to all type of ridicule and questions. You know what I'm saying? They might become a butt of a few jokes. There might be some intimidation. There's going to be a whole bunch of unfavorable things that happens to the person that ends up tagging along with you at your people crib. Think about it, y'all. Have you snapped on somebody for bringing somebody to your crib? Like, you acted like it was all good. Like, when they showed up, everything was cool. As soon as they left, they got that call, or you pulled them to the side like, hey, yo, fam, don't be bringing nobody to my crib, cuz. Nah, man, I don't care. I don't know them. Look, my eyes squinting up. I'm like, nah, fam, I don't. Nah, because you already know the little excuse. He cool. He family. Nah, you can't even vouch. Ain't no vouching, because we ain't established no relationship before you came. You didn't tell me even on the phone that they was coming. You ain't be like, hey, yo, I'm with my man. Woo. Is that cool? Then you be like, all right. And then you like meet them outside or something like that. You gonna come outside. I'm gonna jump in the car with y'all. We gonna hit a couple blocks. I don't understand where this willingness to invite people who haven't done the work. I really never been like that. Now, we're not speaking in all absolutes. We're not talking about individuals. I don't know how many times I got to say this, but we're not talking about individuals. You and I both have friends of different communities that rock with us the long way, right? Now, whether you choose to engage in activities that could put you in the situation for them to do you a certain way is a different story. But you got people of different communities that you rock with. It's like inevitable. You can't move around in society without building associates and things of that nature. But then, do you participate in the office sleepover? You as the only black girl with all the white girls? Do you do that? Because that's putting yourself in the situation to be dead the next morning and don't know nobody know what happened. I'm guilty of it too, fam. I'm guilty of it too. I'll give you a scenario. I got a homeboy that got a whole bunch of guns, a lot of them, and me and him went to the gun range in the middle of the desert. Now, had I been thinking, I probably wouldn't have done it. But I'm like, that's my guy. We just going to shoot. Obviously, I'm here today to tell the story. But I often think back to that moment where, you know, it could have played out a certain way and I could have ended up dead. And that just could have been that because wasn't nothing really going to happen to cuz. If we just want to keep it honestly, really real, honest, to really real honest, it was just an accident. He walked down range while I was whoopty squap and I accidentally school scam. And you're done. You see, that's what them cookout invitations get you. So what you got to do is you just got to be cautious. You got to be cautious of the situations that you get in and the things that you do and who you do it with. Because I'm not the only one that has had an adverse experience with being a little bit too trusting of PC people. At work, personally, socially, business. It hasn't necessarily, there has been situations that has been greatly favorable. It's a two-way street. But as long as you don't get confused about what it is, then you become less susceptible to the shenanigans, is what I'm trying to tell you. It's pretty straightforward. And I'm not going to hold you, but I'm going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code. And you know that I got 4 words for you. Let me go ahead and put them up there for you. I need you to go ahead and subscribe for the vibes. I need you to like for the spike. I need you to comment, your vomit, and share if you care about getting Black empowerment everywhere. Please do that on the platforms that we are on. Jones, Nottingham, and without a scam. Love, peace, blessings, and aloha. I'm out the Doha for Shoha. You already know.
You won't listen to me, oh, but you will listen to a white hoodoo. You won't listen to a G, but you will listen to a white man. See, that's what's wrong with you. See, that's what's wrong with you.